Have you ever just wished you could get every single channel and streaming service without having to buy a whole new TV or worse, pay for a dozen different subscriptions? Well, today we're going to dig into an article about a little device that claims it can do exactly that. It's being sold as a total game changer, so okay, let's see what this is all about.
I mean, right out of the gate, the promise is just huge. It's basically saying, here's the key to unlock a whole world of content. But you probably spotted that tiny little asterisk at the end there. Yep, we are definitely going to circle back to that one. It's a really crucial piece of this puzzle.
So, of course, every revolutionary product needs an origin story, right? And this one is no different. The article kicks things off by introducing us to the genius inventor behind what it calls the magic box.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Look at the framing here. The article immediately puts the inventor, Remy, in the same league as actual tech legends. He's not just presented as some engineer, he's a visionary, which, sets the stage for a world-changing invention. And here it is, the classic Silicon Valley story arc, laid right out for us. You've got the big, ambitious goal, then the initial, crushing failure, and then the pivot. That's the key moment where a new, even better idea is born. And according to this source, that pivot led to a runaway success in just 3 months.
Okay, so we've got the visionary founder, we've got the breakthrough idea. But how does this magic box actually work? The article breaks down the tech in a way that's supposed to be super simple.
They keep the definition really straightforward. It's a small box, it uses an HDMI port, which, most TVs have had for ages, and it acts like a satellite. That's an interesting choice of words, isn't it? Kind of makes it sound like it can just pull content out of thin air.
And just in case that wasn't clear enough, they give us this direct comparison. Basically, if you know how a USB stick works with a computer, they're saying you already get how this box works with your TV. The message is loud and clear. This is easy.
And I mean, come on, does it get any simpler than this? 4 steps, no tech skills needed. The whole promise is that instant access to this world of entertainment is just a few moments away.
All right, so we know the backstory, we know how to plug it in, but let's get to the main event. What does this box actually do? The article lays out a list of features that pitches this thing as nothing short of a revolution.
So yeah, this is the big question, right? The one the whole pitch hangs on. What makes this little box so special? Well, according to the article, it's a very long list of benefits.
And wow, the list they give us is pretty impressive. You get access to channels, apps, games, the internet. It's compatible with everything. It's tiny. It saves you money, and, this is a big one, the article makes a point of saying it's 100% legal. It's really positioned as the ultimate all-in-one solution.
Okay, the features sound amazing, but you know what we're all thinking. What's the catch? It's usually the price, right? So let's see how the article handles the cost and the sales pitch, which, by the way, includes some glowing reviews from supposed users.
So, they start with the full retail price, $99. The article is quick to point out that, yeah, that might seem a little steep at first, but hey, it's framed as a great long-term value, since it's a one-time purchase, not another monthly subscription.
But wait, there's more. Of course there is. For readers of this specific article, there's a special deal, a 50% discount, knocking the price all the way down to just $49. It's a classic move to make you feel like you're getting an exclusive bargain.
And just to make you click that buy button even faster, they throw in some good old-fashioned scarcity. This isn't just a discount, it's a limited-time offer for a select few. The message is obvious. You better act now, or you're gonna miss out.
All right, time to bring in the happy customers for some social proof. First up, we have Arnaud, a sports fan who says the box saved his World Cup. That's a super relatable scenario for anyone who's ever had trouble finding a big game live.
Then we hear from Amelia, and her quote is all about reinforcing that revolutionary angle. She calls it a game-changing product and predicts it'll be mainstream soon. She's basically telling you to get on board before everyone else does.
And to wrap up the testimonials, Paul brings it right back home to the price. He calls the device a real gem for what it costs, which really just hammers home that core value proposition, a revolutionary product for a bargain price.
So, we've gone through the whole pitch. The genius inventor, the easy setup, the amazing features, the great price, the glowing reviews. But you know what they say, if something sounds too good to be true, you should probably read the fine print. So let's see what's hiding at the very bottom of the page.
There it is, the first big shoe to drop. This whole thing that looks and reads like a tech review, it's not. It's a sponsored ad, an advertorial. That one little sentence completely changes the context of everything we just read.
Okay, so remember way back at the beginning? That little asterisk? It's been hanging over this whole story, just waiting. Often the most important information is hiding behind those tiny little symbols. So what exactly was it clarifying?
And this is the whole thing, the big reveal. To use this box to watch paid channels and platforms, you need to already have subscriptions to those channels and platforms. It doesn't unlock paid content for free. It's basically a device that organizes the subscriptions you're already paying for. So when you put it all together, the magic box that seemed to promise free access to everything is, according to its own fine print, a device for accessing subscriptions you already have. This final detail doesn't just add a condition, it completely redefines the product. It leaves us with a pretty big question about the difference between a revolutionary promise and a convenient reality.